Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down here for this offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it to the left. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype in a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And at first down, they go right back to him. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Reed. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
The defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Aggies are on the move here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for some space. It's Owens. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He escapes the sack. Trying to extend the play. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Michigan. No chance to catch it. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Great cut there. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Aggies come to the line in a hurry up. Here comes a handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down in this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Oh, a reverse. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. They're set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. The returner decides to fair catch this. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Stopped after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Handoff to the left. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up the zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. Were able to stop that reverse in its tracks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Breaks free. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
He missed it. And here in the 1st quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. The Wolverines move into the red zone. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Johnson. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The back's got it again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
offense is back on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Handoff to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. You've got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. He's moving out of the pocket now. Lets it go. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Try to run it with the option. And the ball to the ground.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who would... They're in the right place, just the right time.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll try the right here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to throw. It's Johnson. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Makes the catch. It's Mendoza. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
A tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a 1st down.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. But can they bounce back from that right away? Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently, and even Isaiah Spiller. Good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Owens. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time The defense has got to be asking themselves, where is that bit? They finally get to him behind the line.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And he muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. He goes nowhere. 2 straight stops. Third down coming up. So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Looking right. This one caught. He's found some room at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Completion makes it second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The shotgun handoff here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the jet sweep here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Here's the throw deep downfield. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. Touchdown, Michigan. That puts them on top in the second half. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Texas A&M offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Caught near the sideline. It's Tease. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
Using his legs, it's Owens. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Reed. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back line. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock and trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Wolverines will line up here on first down and goal. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Ready? Coming up, second down and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Chris, listen, it's easy to sit up here and try to have all the answers, and I try not to be that guy. But it's third down and goal, you just get stopped. You've had 3 chances to put it in the end zone to make this a 2-touchdown lead, and you've not been able to do it. Kick the field goal here if you're smart and make this a 2-possession game. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. Physical run, breaking tackles. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking downfield. It's Reed. He'll take a deep shot here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Michigan offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quick throw to the left. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. And the wideout goes in motion. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, I think the defense's eyes were completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect it. But what hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Davis. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
Chris, we're in the fourth quarter. You're in the red zone with a nice lead, a chance to maybe score and put this game away, and instead you put the ball on the ground. It's a fumble. This game just got really interesting.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Owens. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
First and 10 play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Reed. Looking to scramble now. Gets some space around the 30. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Are you kidding me? This big a gain on a quarterback scramble? Defense coordinator better get his defense together because that had to be a blown assignment. There's no way that a quarterback should get out in the open field off of a scramble and pick up those kind of yards.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Defense expecting run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Touchdown, A&M. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the fourth quarter to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking to make a play deep downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Campbell. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Oh, the kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if they're looking to throw it deep. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Here's the second down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Second down after that previous play. To throw, it's Reed. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Campbell. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty. Not a big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Davis. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught on the outside. It's Tees. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Bringing pressure. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
And the point after is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks like they've been practicing that one.
Well, they needed the onside kick, and they come up with it. Remember, they don't need a touchdown here. Let's see if the defense on the other side can hold them to prevent the go-ahead score.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the Wolverines just enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win this game. And now the handoff. They tackle him about the 14. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue.